Hi, it's Constimo. Today we are playing 60 Seconds. What I know about this game is it is a survival game. So let's just get into it. All of us made it into the shelter just a second before the blast. That was a close one. As long as we're all together, we can make it work down here. We remember hearing canned soup is healthy for you. Our shells are full of cans. We'll eat from cans, we'll sleep on cans, we'll even talk to cans. Some of us already do. Plenty of water means we don't have to worry about that sometimes. This is the best stocked shelter we've ever seen. Never seen another one, but we're sure this is a good amount of supplies. Time to ration supplies. We know we'll actually need rations on the first day, so we're just going to skip this part. 1 minute it was all fine, and then the next we were at each other's throats. How did this happen? This is insane. We need to get a grip on ourselves if we're going to survive this. Let's just sleep on it. Day 2. Okay, so Delirious is fine. Ted is fine. Mary Jane is fine. Case is fine. No, Timmy's fine. Enough arguing. There are more important things to worry about. Mary Jane seems fine today. Hopefully it will stay that way. Timmy seems okay, as much as he can be in the current situation. Delirious is doing quite well, or she just can't find anything to complain about today. Ted seems to be doing alright, even though the world has gone to a crappy place. Time to ration supplies. Right, I just gave it everything. I didn't know you could do that. Well, I think so they don't have to be hungry on the first day. I'm just going to give them everything for the second day. Right, they can go on the tour. Good news, everyone. The government just announced they will be dropping crates filled with supplies in our area. Finally, they are useful for something. We should head out to get to those crates as soon as possible. Grabbing some protection gear might not be a bad idea. Right, I'm gonna go. So someone definitely did go out. Yeah. The airdrop crate we found wasn't exactly huge, but it contained a few supplies that will definitely help us. We were especially happy to find some water bottles and food cans. For a minute we thought it was canned meat, but then we found out it was tomato soup. Our theory is that the whole country used to run on tomatoes and no one suspected a thing. It's always better when things are calm. Luckily nothing new happened to Mary Jane today. Timmy might not look it, but he's a strong young boy. He's doing just fine. Life is hard for all of us right now, but Delirious is in a quite good mood today. We hope it'll stay that way. There's nothing new going on with Ted. Nothing new anyway. Right, so no one needs anything. I'm going to send Ted out with the suitcase, which is actually willing to carry on stuff. I'm going to take gas mask, ammunition, and the gun. Right, Timmy fine, Mary Jane fine, Delirious fine. Mary Jane seems fine today. Hopefully it will stay that way. Timmy seems okay, as much as he can be in our current situation. If there was anything to report about Delirious, this is where it would have been written. Ted left for the surface. We hope he'll be back soon. Equipment, gun, ammunition, gas mask, and suitcase. Time to ration supplies. No one needs anything. We might be safe inside these walls, but there are other problems to consider. None of us can sleep properly. We have to deal with this as soon as possible, otherwise we might end up falling asleep in the face of a real danger. It saw someone from Mars. Okay, first aid kit. I might need that, but I'm going to use it anyway. Our first aid kit was well stocked with a variety of medical supplies, including a pack of sleeping pills. We never thought we could use them, but in these conditions it's the right thing to do. Also, it was a nice change from our condition. Also, it was a nice change from our usual diet of tomato soup. We're all rested now and can enjoy our time in the shelter, or can we? Water is what Mary Jane needs most right now. We can't leave Timmy without water for long. There's one thing we need, it's water for Delirious. Okay, so we never thought we'd live to see a dancing cockroach. We still haven't, but we saw one that was nearly as big as a cat. The good news is we're probably scared off any rats in the area. The bad news is they were huge and will probably attack us when they get a chance. Day 6. Someone at the door. We dodged a bullet this time. That is if the bullet was huge. Harry had 8 legs and a glowing head. Hopefully we don't have to deal with them again. Mary Jane says she's fine and doesn't need anything. Timmy is on his best behaviour. How long will it last? Everyone seems okay with Delirious. No one needs supplies. We also steered away from casinos, gambling dens and the like. So when a man came to our door and told us as he used to be a gambler, we were suspicious. He invited us to play a game, proposed a 2 water bottle bet in a card game of our choice. I'm not going to take that. Anyway, I don't need water. Gambling is a terrible habit. What kind of example is that set to the kids? We need supplies, but we're not getting them like that. We'd sooner rob someone. We sent that man away. Good riddance. Mary Jane says she's fine and doesn't need anything. Nothing new to report on Timmy. Delirious is fine and well, as much as anyone can be fine and well in this tiny shelter. Time to ration supplies. No one needs anything. We thought it'd be a great idea to have some role-playing fun and create our own shelter theatre group. We called it the Thunderdome. We spent the rest of the day trying to write a script for our performance. We almost got into a fight over it and decided that maybe it would be best to play something simpler. Day 8. I think he's back now. Yeah, he's back. What did we get? We thought playing the silent game would be a good idea. The silence was too annoying and we quickly stopped. Ted has safely returned from his voyage to the surface. +1 gun, +1 ammunition, +1 suitcase. We never liked people who boarded long distance buses with baggage full of food, especially the kind that smelled that bad. But in our current situation, we'll be more than happy to find suitcases filled with canned soup or even some smelly cheese. Our local athletics team was preparing to depart for a championship taking place somewhere in the boondocks. Their bus was full of refreshing water and spare shoes. Unfortunately, none of them were a match for us, so we just took all the water bottles, +2 water. While scouting the wasteland, we stumbled upon a ruined pharmacy. Most of the medical supplies were already missing or damaged during the explosion, but we found an untouched locker in the back of the shop. We decided to blast it open using some gunpowder from our ammunition. It worked, +1 first aid kit. Damn it, our gas mask was damaged during the expedition, -1 gas mask. Can we spare some water? Mary Jane has been asking about it all day. Timmy doesn't need much, but he should drink. Delirious will not long last without water. Ted's stomach is rumbled. So, water, food. start preparing for tomorrow. Our patience was wearing thin. We thought it would be a good idea to take a look outside to see if there is any trouble in the area. As we were about to step out, a pair of animals' eyes flashed in the darkness, and their owner started growling in the most terrifying way. We only had moments to decide what to do. I used a gun. Anyway, bye guys. I would say 10 likes for episode 2. Goodbye.